I almost messed up again with the audio, but I fixed it. I pressed record, but then I didn't press my what's it called, my MIDI channel or whatever for recording, so it's recorded literally nothing. So that was good on my checked it, innit? Would have been no audio again. It would have just been from my phone, which is fine really. Don't need to be artistic, and I can just do it off my phone, but quality videos, innit, bro? You can hear my voice in 8K. So yeah, I mean, the reason why it was so bad last week, because I didn't really explain, because go bang that video out and get on with other stuff, is because so there's a thing on Macs called QuickTime Player. Now normally I use it for my screen recordings, but this time it has an option for just audio, so I did that through my interface and on that software, thinking that it would just make an MP3 file. Then I go into my editor, and my editor says it's some random type of file format, so it doesn't accept it, so that was screwed. Now, I have it set up so I can hear myself through the speakers when I'm talking, because it's just kind of funny. And, well, it's not funny for you, but it's just funny for me, because I can just hear myself doing random noises. And, yeah, so the only audio I had was through the phone, because the audio that I used with my microphone wasn't working. So I had to use my phone audio, otherwise there would have been literally no audio. But you can hear my voice feedbacking through the speakers, so it sounds like it's delayed, which is why that sounded like that. And I already did that video a couple of times, and I was just like, fuck it. If it's meant to be that way. I mean, this is technically progress, because I'm finally hopefully I got my editor and it says you can't use this audio. I mean, I'm using Reaper, which is an actual music making software, so if this doesn't work, I'll kill myself. I'll probably just stop using the microphone, not gonna lie. This can't be fast. But it's good to interact with. But yeah. Not much progress, because I started my progress video last Wednesday. Day after that, Thursday, college all day. Couldn't use Macs because the YouTube wasn't working, so I couldn't do any research shit. Friday, I'm rehearsing my band. Saturday, what was I doing on Saturday? Oh yeah, Friday. Oh yeah, right, yeah. So Friday, and then I went out, and then the day after I went fishing for half the day, and then I did do a little bit of something. I don't know what it was. I think I was putting gravel in my fish tank, which took me better time on that. I think that was a week before. Sunday, fuck knows what I was doing on Sunday. Forgot that's just been erased out my memory. Monday, I was moving out this room. So this room originally was nipple height with loads of items and stuff, just random shit. This room was a storage room covered moved house. All the stuff just got put in here, and it was planned that this was going to be a studio room, which it now is, which is great. So I had to move all the stuff out of here, which took all day. And the day after that, so on Monday, I had to put all the stuff back in and get it all set up. So that took most of my day up, although I did get some stuff done. I think I did the band songs, which takes about 2 hours to do in total. I do 5 rounds of each song, so it takes about 2 hours. And then Tuesday I've got college. Monday, oh yeah, sorry. So on Monday, Lucas was supposed to be helping me move all this stuff out, and then we were supposed to be rehearsing together, but it was ill as hell. So we did it on Tuesday instead. I completely forgot, but we did it anyway, and then we got pissed in Mother's Wednesday after. I wasn't supposed to, but anyways. Then yeah, it was Wednesday again, all of a sudden. And yeah, I did a little bit of eruption on Wednesday. I don't know where the time went on Wednesday, what did I even do? phone was. And I know I had to go out at some point to get medicine for my fish because it was going to die. And then I came back and it was dead. So, but at least I've got it. I should have got it earlier, but I know I'm waffling. So yeah, Wednesday's kind of a bad time to do the progress because it's kind of like after that, then like I don't really have much time to do any progress anyway. But I mean, it's still a full week, so I'm just trying to making excuses. I have recently started like actually time stamping what I'm doing in the days. Because normally I have lists and a weekly plan, but apparently that's just not enough for my ADHD brain. But yeah, it is what it is. I've started a music theory 5 weeks in. I've only just started properly, so that's great. And Eruption, like, it's going places, but I've only done like 3 hours of it, so in total, probably. So that's great. But yeah, I'm just gonna show you how that's going at the moment. Hopefully you'll be able to hear it. If you can't, I'm not fucking doing it again, not going. I actually don't think you can hear it. I'll just crank up my... Alright, I hope you can hear this. Right, you ready? Something like that. But yeah, I think it will be alright because the to say I've only done 3 hours is pretty. It's like I'm almost like halfway there, and I'm just gonna blast out my 2-week holiday of doing this shit. I mean, I won't have anything else to do it really anyway except from get all the time, I won't be doing that because my memory doesn't exist anymore, as we can see clearly in these progress videos. But yeah, I need to catch up on drinking it, but I don't think it's too bad. I think it's sayable, but we'll see. Good luck next week. Mic drop.
And cut.
I'm drowning, asphyxiated. I wanna break the spell you've created. recording.